A huge turn-up today to hear the discussions on special economic zones in Papua New Guinea and list of queries that concern the facilitation of special economic zones. Definition and global review of the special economic zones was conducted, including global experience of SEZ development and financing of SEZs was discussed. The main concern raised was the type of land identified as special economic zones in the country. India PwC Leader Industrial Development and Investments Promotion, Dr. Mohammed Athar, spoke on the industrial corridor in India and how they have adopted the land pooling scheme to implement successful special economic zones.
In our country, in India, there is a concept called industrial corridors, which is emerging. So here we are talking about specific special economic zones. Industrial corridor is something which is like, you can imagine 50 special economic zone within one corridor, and it also has those transport spines and multiple other components. Now, one of the key challenges which the government was facing was exactly this, which is land acquisition, because government in most cases, they are not having those large chunks of land. So one of the states in India, it's Gujarat, they first came up with something called a land pooling scheme.
Minister for International Trade and Investment Richard Marrow spoke on the PNG context of SEZ, which includes land mobilization for SEZs.
I am saying if we are going to succeed with the SEZ agenda, we must unlock millions of hectares of land in this country. Customary landowners must feel, now be ready to give him ground, because I'm my owner. I will benefit big time from the use of my land. That's how we mobilize land from landowners. Right now, they are going to lose. If the state is going to pay, very low ground and got a big plot, the state can't afford to pay. That's the reality. State can't afford to pay. So we're going to have to decide at the end of this summit some serious recommendations to government after Deputy Prime Minister Kambokin presentation. How do we unlock land? We cannot talk about ILGs anymore. We must go from national ID, ILG, and go straight to state title.
Minister Marrow further emphasized,
we must unlock customary land and give landowners in hydro areas, in agriculture areas, in forestry areas. You must give more, far more benefits, more equitable to what mining and petroleum landowners get. That's the thinking now.
Grace Papiali, National EMTV News.